This is Dick Strout with a Hollywood interview special. Our guest is a legend in her own lifetime, the empress of sex and wit, Miss Mae West. At the age of 76, she's now returned to the screen to star in the new 20th Century Fox production of Gore Vidal's Myra, Breckinridge, with John Huston and Raquel Welch, and introducing Rex Reed. Movies may have changed since Mae West first brought her wit and wiles to them in the 30s, but she hasn't. Probably the most famous line in movie history is her "Come up and see me sometime." And that's exactly what we've done. We're in Miss West's glamorous apartment in the heart of Hollywood. And may I say, it's a pleasure to be here.
Glad you made it.
This apartment is fantastic. Could you give our listeners a brief description?
Why, yes, love to. The decor is white and gold, as you see. I love anything gold. I'd like to have an apartment in Fort Knox sometime. The furniture is French. It's Louis XIV. Even Louis would have liked it here, especially in the boudoir.
I notice you have beautiful mirrors.
Yes, I like to see how I'm doing.
Yes, and your male fans must number into the millions. In fact, UCLA and other colleges and universities show your movies to standing room only.
Oh, yes, it's wonderful. They still swing.
And now they have a new film to add later, Myra, Breckinridge. Would you tell us about it and the role you play?
Well, the characterization that I play is a sexy agent. She just handles handsome leading men. And I'm really queen of the casting couch.
And do we see the couch in the film?
Oh, yes, yes. In fact, it's in very good condition. I just had new springs put in.
A Mae West movie wouldn't be complete without songs. Do you have any songs in Myra, Breckinridge?
Yes, I have 2 or 3 songs.
Miss West, in all your past films, you've done the writing, all the dialogue. Now, since Myra Breckinridge comes from a famous novel, have you rewritten your part, done your own dialogue for it?
Yes, all my dialogue through the picture. So everything you hear me say, you'll know that I wrote it. And I'm sure you won't be disappointed.
Are you using some of your famous lines like "Come up and see me sometime" or "Beulah, peel me a grape" in this?
No, I'm using all new material.
Over recent years, we've seen such changes in the treatment of sex and nudity in films. What do you think of sex and nudity that we see today?
Well, I believe that nudity comes under the heading of art. It doesn't come under the heading of sex. It's art. And I think some of the stories that I've seen, there's not much story to it, and I believe it's because they haven't got any real good stories, that they just throw a naked body in once in a while, you know, to keep the thing moving. Of course, they're doing an awful lot of it, but I'm afraid if they keep it up, it's going to become monotonous.
Your pictures of the 30s were considered scandalous then, you know, and helped to bring on censorship. Do you think there should be censorship for adult entertainment?
Yes, intelligent censorship. One has to draw the line somewhere.
Do you believe that public frankness in sexual matters has gone too far?
Well, it's about to go too far. They're taking away the glamour.
Miss West, here's a question. How would you describe sex?
Oh, I don't think I should describe it. It's really beyond description.
Well, then let's put it another way. What's your definition of sex?
Oh, well, I'd say sex is an emotion in motion.
As we mentioned earlier, Miss West, the revival of your pictures in college film festivals has brought you a large following of fans among the young people. Is it true, what I heard, that some of your teenage fans are sending you gifts, even diamonds?
Yes, I did receive a diamond necklace from a very handsome young man. I think he's about 18. I also met his mother. Lovely people.
Is the male, in your opinion, of the species losing his sex appeal?
Not the men I see.
What about the female of the species?
Oh, they're in good shape. Any woman has sex appeal for some man.
Miss West, how about some advice for guys trying to get a gal?
Oh, why, sure. Well, don't worry, boys. The gals will get you.
Miss West, during the less broad-minded days of the 20s and 30s, when you were a stage star, you were arrested and jailed several times, and so have had some court experience. What do you think of the jury system?
Fine for most cases, but in some cases I prefer the judge alone.
And we prefer Mae West. Thank you, and we'll be seeing you now in your new picture for 20th Century Fox, Gore Vidal's Myra Breckinridge, in which you star with John Huston and Raquel Welch. Co-starring are Farrah Fawcett, Roger C. Carmel, Roger Herron, George Firth, Calvin Lockhart, Jim Backus, and John Carradine, and introducing Rex Reed. Miss West, it's been a pleasure to have answered that most beckoning of calls to come up and see you.
Come up again sometime, anytime. I'll tell you a fortune.
From the glamorous Mae West apartment, this is Dick Strout reporting from Hollywood.
I'm going with a cat, he's a real gone twister. I went out and stole him from my teenage sister. He sings, he swings, he does those things. He ring-a-ding-dings. He's bad, real bad, but he's good for me. He told me last night I was his ripe tomato. I fell into his arms and did the mashed potato. He moved, he grooved, I'll say he grooved on. Then he improved. He's bad, real bad, but he's good for me. I dig him big, he's got a lot. I stop my hi-fi cooking till the neighbors squawk, then he insists I do the twist. I tell him I've been twisting since I learned to walk. Oh, I don't follow, I lead. Oh yeah, what a cat. Pedigree top. Oh, launch it, daddy, oh, give it the countdown. Oh, even the birds and the bees are twisted in the trees. Oh, that cat, he's my favorite delinquent. He takes me for a spin in his hot rod racer. He drinks his cola straight and I'm his chaser. He's keen, he's lean, and he makes the scene. Oh man, he's a twisted machine. He's bad, real bad, but he's good for me. Oh, the Peppermint Lounge. Oh, Joey D and Bobby V invited me to tea, but I had to decline, pardon me, 'cause Elvis asked me first. Oh, Elvis, he's atomic. Around and around and around we go. It's go, 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 it's stereo. He not only sends me, but he brings me back for more. Oh, Daddy.